Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm here with another video about ZEGOCLOUD. ZEGOCLOUD is a global communication service provider that provides developer-friendly and also powerful SDKs and APIs to build many communication features on their app, such as the video call, the chat, the video conference, the live streaming, and many more. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to integrate their in-app chat feature into your app, whether you are building a social media platform or any application that requires an instant messaging. ZEGOCLOUD Chat SDK offers a user-friendly solution with only 3 lines of code. So, with that said, let's jump right in. So for a quick start, we need to go to ZEGOCLOUD admin console and do the following. First, you need to create a project so you can have access to the app ID and also the app sign of the project. The next step is to activate the in-app chat service, right? So let's do that. So let's go to the ZEGOCLOUD admin console. So if you don't have an account created, you can proceed to create your account. I already have an account created, so I'll visit my dashboard and create the project. So you can create the project over here, and you need to select a use case for your app, which is going to be the in-app chat in our case over here, and click on the next button. So over here, you need to give the project a name. So I'm going to name it as Chat App, and click on the continue button. And this will start creating your chat app. So once you have a successful creation of that chat app, you need to visit the chat app project we just created, and as you can see, you can have access to the app ID and also the app sign of the project over here. So that's the first step. And the next step is to activate the in-app chat service, right? So the service management tab, you choose the in-app chat. You click on activate button over there. Ready to activate, so you click that button as well. There you go, and we can now see our in-app chat service is being activated. So let's proceed with the documentation. So we've created a project, we have access to our app ID and also the app sign, right? So the next step is to integrate the SDK. So we need to add a dependency, ZEGOZIMKit. So, and for that, I'll be copying this command. So I'll pop up my terminal over here. I already have my Flutter project created. So the command is flutter pap add ZEGOZIMKit. And this will start installing your dependency for you. There you go. So once we have successful installation, we need to integrate the in-app chat kit into the project. So we need to create an instance of a login, right, and call the init method. So the first thing to do is within the main function, right, before the run app, we need to initialize our ZEMKit before running the app, right? So in the main function over here, I'll paste in this snippet of code and import the ZEMKit. So we initialize our ZEMKit where we pass in the app ID and also the app sign of the project. And that will be above the run app. So I'll copy my app ID and replace it with the app ID over here. And I'll be doing same for the app sign as well. There you go. So you have that, you can just save in the changes over here. And the next step is to log in by calling the connect user method with your information, right? So I'll copy this snippet of code that connects the user by passing in the user ID and the name as well, right? So if the user connect user method goes through successfully, you can navigate the user to the home page. So I already have my login page over here with 2 test inputs over here, the username and also the user ID and a button as well. So we'll be adding functionality to the button by connecting the user with the information of the user ID and also the username. So I'll copy this snippet of code that connects the user by passing in the ID and also the name, right? So we need to import the ZimKit as well. So ZimKit.connect user, and this connect user method takes in the ID, and you can access ID from the user ID controller.text. So we'll be doing the same for the name as well. The name is going to be the username controller.text. If you have successful connecting of the user, we can navigate the user to the home page. And for that, we use navigator.push with the material page route that takes in the builder. And the builder in here is a function taking in the context. Then we provide the page we want to navigate, which is going to be the home page over here. So we use connect user, pass in the ID and the name. And if we have successful connecting of the user, we navigate the user to the home page. So I'll grab this sample code as well over here and replace it over here. And we need to import the ZimKit conversation list view. And we also have deprecated package, which is pop scope. So we need to change that to the pop scope. And also on pop will be changed to can pop. That takes in a boolean of value of false. So the home page pop-up menu button is a custom widget. I will just be pasting below over here. So I'll explain it. So for now, let's import the Cupertino widget over here. So the body of the home page returns a ZimKit conversation list view, which displays a list of conversations over here. And when each conversation is pressed, we navigate to the ZimKit message list page, passing the conversation ID and also the conversation type over here. And the actions over here is the home page pop-up menu that displays 3 pop-up items: the new chat, the new group, and also joining a group. So if you want to create a new chat, we use the ZimKit.show default new peer chat, passing the context. And if you want to create a new group, we use the ZimKit show default new group chat dialog method. So let's see how it looks like. So I'll pass in my username over here. And so passing a random ID. So this ID basically will be coming from your system, right? So when you click on continue, we can see we've been navigated to the home page. You can see the new chat over here. And also the new group, if you want to join a new group as well. We also have the join group as well. So this is the home page of the conversations, right? So the body in here returns the ZimKit conversation list view that basically displays the list of conversations. So before, let's configure some settings in our project. So within our app builder.gradle file, we need to set the compile SDK version to 33 and also the main SDK version to be 21 in the same file, right? So let's do that. So over here within the Android directory, the app, you can see we have the builder.gradle file. So in here we change the compile SDK version to be 33. And below that you can see the main SDK, right? So let's change that to be 21. And saving the changes over here. And the next step is to add permissions to our app, right? So these are the sample permissions. So I'll copy these permissions. And within the Android app source, the main, you can see Android manifest.xml file. So within the manifest tag, we paste in the permissions over here and saving the changes as well. And the final step is to create a file within the Android app level, right? The file name should be the proguardrules.pro and paste in this content. So I'll be doing that over here. So within the Android directory, the app level, we need to create a file, a new file. So the file name is going to be the proguardrules.pro and I need to paste in this content. So let's grab this content from the documentation. There you go. So once you have that, you can save in the changes. And the next step is to add the sample content in the build or Gradle file. And that's found within the Android app build or Gradle file. So the Android app build or Gradle file. Under the build types, the release session, you can just paste in this. So once you have that, you can save in the changes. And that's it for the setup of the Android. So let's proceed with the iOS as well. So with the iOS, all we need to do is to add a permission to the info.plist file. So within the iOS directory, the runner, over here we have info.plist. Now to the date part, you can just paste in these permissions. Saving the changes over here. Yeah, that's basically it. We can run and test our app. So let's give it a try. So as you can see, I have two simulators over here. That's 15 Pro and also 15 Pro Max. So on my left, I'll be signing in with the username and the user ID, and I'll be doing the same thing on my right as well. So the username is going to be test A and test B, and I'll pass in the user ID. Make sure you remember the user ID. So over here, I'll be creating a new chat, and I need to specify the user ID, which is going to be that of the test B, so we can have conversation over here. So I can start typing in, and you can see it reflects on the other simulator as well. So you can see the instant messaging here. You can also upload a photo as well, and you can see it reflect immediately on the other device. So that's basically it. If you find this tutorial to be useful, consider subscribing, like, and share the video as well. See you in the next tutorial. Until then, stay tuned.